Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 6 Yard Box Podcast. This is our quarterfinal review of the 2026 World Cup and our semifinal preview. Boys, did you enjoy the quarterfinals?
It was great. Fantastic.
Fantastic viewing.
All four favorites won, but still good. Still good football.
And are we happy with that?
Yes, we are.
I would have liked if a favorite went down. I feel like that's not crazy to say. You guys are looking at me like I'm crazy, but
I think like a good dark horse goes to the quarterfinals and then bows out to a big one. By the semifinals, especially onwards,
be
I
all the
want to
biggest
see the
four
best
teams.
versus the best.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the 4 teams that were tipped to be favorites before the tournament started are the 4 teams that are in the semifinal of the
Is
World
that
Cup right
right?
now.
That makes sense.
Which is crazy. I don't know when
that
the
like
last,
never happened.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
what
when
I'm
the last
saying.
time that happened
Yeah.
was, but we
Wow.
truly will have the most deserving winner this year.
Do you think these added teams and then maybe also these hydration breaks, like we talked about last week, how it's kind of like a mental reset for like the best players, right? Do you think that contributes to having the best teams in this later stage of the tournament because more breaks equals more time to talk to the manager and reset as a player, which also boosts their level? Like, say, does the England comeback against Congo happen as quickly as it does if it wasn't for the hydration break? Argentina versus Egypt.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Maybe. You're big on hydration break this year, huh? You're big on like pushing.
I'm big on game state.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Is that a football manager thing? Game
No,
state?
it's no.
no, it's just a term that he brings up.
Do I?
sometimes. I've learned that from you. Like you talk about like game state
Interesting.
and all this. Yeah,
W, buddy.
Okay.
but I think that theory makes sense, and I've heard like some people in the space whose opinion I respect a lot kind of bring that point up as well. Which
I don't know about that. In the space? What's the space? Need to fact check your
Yo, the
space.
space
football
for
media
Blake
space.
is football Twitter.
Right.
the football media space,
Right.
Like accredited
Like who?
journalists,
Like who?
content creators, James Lawrence Alcott,
He's class.
Okay, yeah,
he's
he's
class.
not bad.
Alex Moneypenny,
I mean, bro. All right.
Arsenal
okay.
fan by the way.
Yeah, he's class. They're both class.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, bro.
But if I bring up someone, that's
Well, no, because you bring up
right.
fucking XYZ.
Content
on-
creator,
He brought up,
right?
he
I
brought up
brought-
United Trey last
brought-
week.
I bring up-
this is the levels.
I bring up content creators,
this
which
is the levels, bro.
hi, kind of what we do. But anyway,
Yeah,
So-
of course. No, I understand
Yeah.
that notion
That's
as well.
fine.
But you also gotta,
it's
it's
fine.
like you gotta eat healthy.
It's fine. It's fine. I get it.
Anyways, let's start with your home nation, Antoine. Let's start with France-Morocco. I'm terrified of this
Fuck,
team.
we're good. We're
Fuck,
good.
man.
We are good. And I didn't want to admit that we are the favorites or the best team at this World Cup so far before this Morocco game. I still thought in my mind that it was maybe my original prediction, Argentina to win the World Cup.
Mhm.
But yeah, we have to win it. Like,
You have to win it.
We are so good right now.
Mhm.
This French national team hasn't shown me this level of football in so long. I'm almost like on the verge of saying, and it's crazy to say, it's okay if we don't win it because I'm satisfied with our tournament. Like genuinely, I'm that close.
What do you mean, bro?
Like
Yeah, I
winner
don't know.
bust
obviously I want the cup, but from what they've shown me, I haven't felt this much joy watching France
That's fair.
since we won the World Cup in 2018, since 2016, the 2016 Euros. Like that Euros moved me. Like that was special.
By the way, how greedy, how lucky is this guy?
I know, I'm fucking lucky.
This is
A
my
PSG
point, bro.
and a
It's
French-
actually
my point.
crazy. No, it's crazy.
I know,
Like,
it's-
I don't
it's
know
stupid.
what's
like
what
this
I
is
did.
the era in football that you're gonna be like telling your grandkids.
100%. I don't know what I did to deserve this. How is my club? How is my club the best club in the world, and my national
Well,
team the best national
I
team in the world?
can give you a few reasons why, but
What do you mean?
well,
Qatar money.
how your club is the biggest
Right.
and how France has a lot of options in their
I
player
still
pool.
consider myself lucky.
It is lucky,
Yeah.
but you asked how, and I
It was a rhetorical question.
Is that a colonization joke?
That's fucked up.
Okay. All right.
But no, we are the favorites to win it. I think we are the level that this French team is playing at is incredible. I think people aren't talking about the defense as much as they should be. I mean, the fact that we completely annihilated and muted this Moroccan team that plays good offensive football, that want to be on the ball, that want to push at their opposition's back lines. The fact that we prohibited them from any chances is is crazy to me. Like that center back partnership is the best in the world in this World Cup by far. Upamecano, I think, has had the best tournament of any center back in this tournament so far.
Yep.
And people aren't talking about it enough. People also aren't talking about the fact that Mike Mignon literally has had nothing to do in this entire tournament. I think that's hilarious. Like, you could have put me in net, and I feel like France would be at that same stage. Genuinely, you could put Blake in net. No disrespect, of course, because I know that you're on a high level kind of.
Thank you.
But
Appreciate it.
it's insane. This French team has not hit this level in a very, very long time. I wasn't this confident in 2022. I wasn't this confident even in 2018. But now, it almost feels like it's ours to lose.
If you win this World Cup, you're on like Brazil 02 kind of level.
If France win this World Cup, I think we should start having uncomfortable conversations about
Absolutely.
the greatest, potentially the greatest
Bro,
team to ever win the World Cup.
You haven't even won the cup yet, and we're having those conversations.
That's why
I
you
think
have
they'll
to.
be,
You have to.
If
have
you
the
win
trophy,
it,
right?
it's comfortable at that point, and I think it's very well warranted.
Spain is a big test, man. I'm scared of Spain. We'll get into the preview later, but I'm scared of Spain.
You were scared of Morocco too.
I was scared of Morocco too. Well,
I'm kind of glad they.
it was kind of. I was scared of Morocco in the way that I didn't want to hype up France because I'm a big,
Of course.
big superstitious guy. Where like once you hype up your own team, like then they, that's
Yeah.
why I said that.
Never be positive, bro.
Exactly. That's why in that Kalshi clip I was like, yeah, Morocco.
Yeah, I'm with
Of
you,
course,
bro.
of course.
I'm
Expect
with you,
to
bro.
see the game I'm
and
playing
You'll
here?
never be
I'm with you.
disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just glad Morocco got not found out, but I'm just glad they kind of got exposed a little bit in this game. Nullified a lot of their tactics that worked, the counterattacking, the negative possession for the opposing team, if you want to call it. Absolutely nullified in this game.
Spoken like a true salty Canadian. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think they just hit the final boss. And it was like
That's the thing,
exact
right?
same repeat of 2022. It's like
Yeah.
once you get there, it's like
And it's another great tournament for them. Like they're a
Absolutely.
great nation. They deserve to be ranked where they are. They deserve to have.
Yeah, they've
their
had a
heads
great
held
tournament.
high,
team
but-
And I
for the
think
second tournament in a
their
row.
coach after the game in the press conference, he said this is just the start. And with this young Moroccan team,
Why not?
young coach as well,
Yeah.
Morocco's only on the up,
Absolutely.
Agreed.
and they're not looking back. So
African football as a whole is on the up.
100%.
And you'll have to see that. I think for all that is bad about Gianni Infantino revenue maxing for FIFA right now.
revenue maxing, I like that.
That's crazy. But
Like basically how it all works, at least in theory, is it goes to the federations and again, in theory, corruptionless, etc. It's supposed to go into developing the game in every single member federation. And that is a big reason as to why African football has been getting more investment and been developing more at a grassroots level. And you're now seeing these golden generations come through for like every single one of these teams.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Morocco specifically, I think it's the Prince of Morocco. He like set up entire youth camps. For
Is that
football.
right?
Which-
and now you're like a long time ago, and now you're starting to see those.
That's good.
The reap the rewards.
Which-
That's why Morocco won the U20 World Cup. They're so
Fair.
Their talent.
Which
is,
the more
is
you think
great.
about it, like something like that kind of matters. Like you just need a leader that prioritizes sports or someone in power that
100%,
can
bro.
prioritize it.
You just need
right?
a system that actually works. That's why I'm so like hopeful that Canada treats this momentum from our World Cup run properly. If you get the right investment, that's why Norway's done so well. Like Norway's sports system has seen improvement for the last 2 decades across every single sport. Covering the Winter Olympics, we saw that firsthand. But now even with
They've always been
football,
good in winter sports, though.
They've always been good in winter sports, but it was all like
Magnus Carlsen, bro. But
true. But like say like if you look at like
The GOAT.
if you look at like the 90s, the 2000s, it was all like the US up there winning everything, even in
course.
like the like alpine skiing and stuff like that, but now it's all Norway.
Yeah.
And but like that was one thing if it's a winter sport. Now with even football coming through like that, it's like I saw an
They have a
analyst.
tennisman too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw an analyst say that Erling Haaland potentially under a different system of football development wouldn't have been found. I don't know if I subscribe to that idea as much because it's literally a son of a professional footballer.
Yeah.
But say like when you're coming through at like 11, 12 years old, you're already being judged as like a physical profile, right? Oh, you're a bit stronger right now. You should go play center back. Oh, you shouldn't really be playing striker. Oh, you don't really have the profile for that. But then you hit 16, 17, 18 when you really start filling up your body. And all of a sudden you have the complete wrong profile for the position that you have been shoehorned into, right? So how it works in Norway is players don't even sign for clubs until they're like 15 or 16, already a couple years away from turning professional, right? Until then, they are strictly with academies. nationally funded programs where it is all like they're learning the same set of skills, and then they're more streamlined positions when they get into like 15, 16 years old, which I think is really cool. If he came up in England, then he probably would have been maybe pushed to play center back or something. Maybe the same position as his dad from like 11, 12 years old. And he would have never become like a generational striker like he has.
That's very well put. I didn't even think of
know
that like that. Another stat, I don't know if you saw, Erling Haaland gained 22 million followers over the World Cup.
It's actually crazy, bro.
It's fucking insane. He has more
mainstream.
followers than every single Premier League team except for United.
Do
Because we're massive. Thank you for that.
do I have the right to quote something I saw on Twitter? Is that okay, everybody?
It depends on the account. I might have to check the.
Yeah,
The account doesn't matter. It was it was a meme.
No,
Does that make it better?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I saw something about it was quote tweeting that the followers that Holland got, and then it was just Calafiori with a sad face, because like the whole thing is like Calafiori's like a good looking guy with long hair, so people were like, oh, if Italy were there, then you know what I mean.
But
I think it's more the.
I think
stuff
it's not.
on the
It's not.
pitch,
It's
too.
not for.
And the memeability as well.
It's not for
It
his
is,
looks.
yeah.
Though.
But I
He didn't.
no, but I think that was the point they were trying to make.
Calafiori just
but-
needs a Snapchat, and he's right there.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I also heard something. I was listening to sports radio. This was awful. I don't know who it was, and if I could call them out, I would. I don't know who it was, but they were talking about LeBron's decision. He's a free agent, where he's gonna go in free agency, and they were saying maybe he's trying to wait till after the World Cup ends to be the spotlight #1 sports news.
Is that a LeBron thing to do in your opinion?
So yeah.
And you think that was a bad
But
take?
but the take was that even if like let's say LeBron announced tomorrow that he's going back to Ohio, going back to Cleveland, it'd be like bigger than Messi winning the World Cup.
I was gonna
again.
say because
And I was like,
that first point was
Yeah.
that's fine.
No.
I guess like the decision.
And
that
their whole-
was 2010, right?
But
That would have
yeah,
been during
yeah.
the
But
World
their
Cup.
whole point is like, oh yeah, now that America's out, like yeah, we like who cares? And I'm like, this is the country that got to host all of the games, pretty much. Most of the games.
Yeah.
This is the country that like is supposed to be the flagship for North America. Screw that, bro. They don't care. Their sports radio is talking about how the game, the tournament's over just
course.
because their team is out.
Of course.
Like,
Dude, like I
What?
literally right after England Norway, I get into the car, I put on sports radio, and I'm putting them on blast. I don't care. I turn on Sportsnet, and they're talking about the Jays. Understandable. They don't have the rights. They have the rights to the Jays. Fine, whatever. I turn on TSN, rights holders, right? And they're talking about, oh, TSN primetime. Well, let's talk about fucking who knows, bro.
When was this?
Last night, literally 15 minutes after England went through.
Yeah,
and
to be
they
fair
are
though,
talking
TSN's
about,
coverage on the World Cup's been fantastic.
it has been good.
It has been
really
fantastic.
good.
On the radio though,
Well, that's why they're.
I think it's because like, I think
Who's
it's 'cause,
listening
like
to radio?
older-
To be honest,
Hey, that's why.
Well, I
You're a big
why
radio guy in
everything's
the
it's,
car.
it's an older audience. That
You're a big
listens-
radio guy in the car.
No.
No?
Usually not. I'm definitely
that's-
the
that's
Bluetooth
why,
guy.
there's
But if I'm
been-
going on like a 5-minute drive, like I can't be bothered.
True.
People have been losing their jobs in radio though recently, so that sucks.
They have been. I think radio is more of like an older audience type thing. The audience in Canada would not be interested in listening to soccer on the radio. So if you think about it like that, maybe it makes a little more sense. But do we really have to talk about freaking, like Tyrese Maxey right now when England just went through to the semifinals of the World
I
Cup?
also think TSN doesn't have weekend programming, so I think they just license out American.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ESPN.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Okay, you're making a little bit more sense now.
but still, it gives you the point. There's not.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anything else on this game, everybody? I mean, we didn't really talk about it that much. There's not really much to say. It was domination.
I want to say a word on Hakimi, who had an awful tournament. In my opinion. Didn't have a Hakimi-esque tournament. You have to hold these players to the standards that they set
Yeah, bro.
themselves
Yeah.
set. And Hakimi, arguably the best fullback in the world, to me the second best fullback in the world after Nuno, of course, did not play like the second best fullback in the world at all.
I
I
know.
think technically, especially in this France game and even against Canada and even against the Netherlands, technically, he did not impress me whatsoever. There's many times where Morocco are trying to play tricky passes in triangles, and he's the one that messes it up. He's the one that plays the pass that gives the ball away. I look at his overall term as a whole, where 2022 was fantastic in my opinion. 2026 is should be forgotten. If I was
I agree.
Ashraf Hakimi, like genuinely, like this shouldn't be normal for a player of his caliber.
Yeah.
It's concerning.
Are you worried about him next season with his physical state right now?
It's good that he has a little break now. Little
Emphasis
on
on
the little.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
low-key a lot.
But
let's
for
be real
Hakimi-
Like
here.
basically he gets
He's going to get 6 months off.
But for Hakimi, it's a lot.
he's getting a week less
This guy said he's getting 6
than
months.
if he made
Bro,
the final.
I mean,
I actually can't, bro. Like,
bro, you're maybe a reason why PSG players haven't been doing that well in this World Cup. Besides, sure, I went back and fact checked Dembele. Been a little bit better than I originally thought.
Yes.
Maybe it's because the amount of games and tough games they've had to play over the last 3 months is getting to them finally. While other players are kind of, I don't know, past that point of no return where you either sink or swim. PSG players are just getting there. They're just getting to that like run in type of stance in their fitness, and it's hard for them to react. And
well, yeah, but I think that's for every player.
That's
Every
for
player
every player.
that like
You can say the same for Arsenal
Declan Rice was subbed off.
yeah,
against
but my
Norway.
point is that like they're instead of getting to that point and either sinking or swimming, like I'm saying, they're past it. It's not like they're fighting for that fitness already. They're just they're there and they're trying and their body's already hurting, blah blah blah. But it's like difference between getting to that point and having to go through it like for the first time rather than just like kind of suffering through already. Being in that moment, it's like knowing that your body's gonna hurt, waking up, being sore, getting this physio done, but it's just the way that it's been for the last 3 months, rather than like coming upon that.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. There may be
it's
nothing
no secret
to
that,
that,
the PSG players. Well, I was gonna say for Hakimi specifically, I think this longer break is better for him as well because we know Hakimi's been chaining games for 2 years now. It was the Olympics
AFCON,
back in the
yeah.
day,
Oh
then
my
the
God,
entire
yeah, I
season
forgot about
plus
that.
Club World Cup, then the season restarted
Holy
the entire
shit,
season. So I think
yeah.
this is the first time Hakimi gets an actual break,
He doesn't really get an actual break, bro.
which is like what?
It's
2
the same break
weeks?
as last year.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Wait, 2
Like the,
Little
the,
less,
the Club
little
World
less
Cup
time.
ended on what, the 13th?
Wait, what do you
and
mean
it went out
13th?
I
on
guess, I
the
guess.
Why
9th?
2 weeks?
Because then they restart training, friendlies,
Oh yeah.
Do you,
Club season. Yeah.
I don't want to say anything because I'm gonna get hated on for wanting to watch my club again, which is crazy. But
No,
no
it's
one
back.
hated on you for that.
Back in 2 weeks. Benfica played yesterday against a club that I
Yeah,
cannot
Bournemouth
name,
is
so don't
back.
even
I
try.
saw Krupi posted on that
I
he's
saw
back in
Bournemouth's
training.
new kit.
Yeah,
It's
meaty,
weird.
meaty.
Disgusting.
It's so weird.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You just know there was some conversations in boardrooms about the use of that sponsor, like how it was going to look on the jersey, and Bournemouth lost that battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we move on now?
Yes, Spain, Belgium.
Speaking of Arsenal, talk to me about Mikel Merino, Blake.
I don't know why. I do know why he's so good, but I don't understand how this guy scores so many fantastically important goals.
Clutch goals. I think if football had a clutch player of the year award
it's
like in
him.
NBA, it has to be Merino.
It's him, bro.
Like almost has to be.
I don't know.
Well, and I don't know, man. Like I get it. He's played at striker now. He clearly has the instincts of a number 9. So that's not out of the question for him. But it really takes some sort of. It has to be luck, divine intervention for the ball to fall to you in those situations, especially with the goal he scored to win the game. Which
Well, it's also excellent.
It's also it's also great
skill.
reactions
It's not
from
just
him
luck.
being
No,
the
of
first
cour-
guy to
Of course, yes,
and that's
Yeah,
a compliment
of
to him.
course. But Senny Lamans did absolutely screw that one up.
You
for
have to
his
feel
team.
bad for Lamans.
You don't have to.
You almost have to.
don't
If you
have
think about it,
I do feel bad for him though.
when
feel
is
bad for
he gonna
Porto,
have a more important moment in his career?
I know.
Like, with all due respect, United in the Champions League this season.
It ain't happening.
They might not get that far.
Yeah.
Right? In 4 years, is he gonna be the number 1 for Belgium?
Yeah.
Are they gonna get that far?
He probably will be.
He probably, in a long time at least it's hard for me to think that he'll have as big a moment as this quarterfinal was for him, for his
Yeah.
career's sake.
He's
And now he has to
24,
live
bro.
in the agony of making that mistake and eliminating his country.
What if this breeds Onana 2.0? What if it does?
Well, why are you excited for this? Like, why are you hyped?
Just has to make about United every time.
What?
Here we go.
Are we fucking for real right now, Antoine? Are we actually
Why
for
are you
real?
like? What did Sene Lammens do to you?
I know. What does he actually do?
First of all, I already conceded that I feel bad for the guy. I've already said he's a good goalie. I've said that multiple times. I said he had a good season.
Right.
This is a rival player for a team I do not like.
Sure. Fair.
Playing for Belgium.
Oh my God, I'm talking about him for United, bro. Like, I'll just shut up the entire pod then. Fuck, you're international. It's international fucking World Cup, bro. Blake is. Oh my God, this is so fucking stupid, man. This is so stupid.
So okay then fine. Then I'm happy with the Trossard disaster class. Then fine.
I was about to say Trossard played well.
Let's talk.
Yeah, but
about
at least he played well this tournament.
Yeah, no.
He's had a
Trossard,
fine
yeah.
tournament.
He's had a great
Doku
tournament.
didn't look fantastic either.
Bro, can I say something one more time about Doku? Are we finally gonna be on that page where like it's not good enough what he's doing? Jeremy Doku should hold himself to a higher standard than be a guy who can get past a couple players and do nothing with the final pass, nothing with the final shot. I don't know, you guys can have a different opinion. I'm sure you will. I don't know how you look at this game and see what Doku did, all the positive things he did, but cannot impact in the final third. That's not good enough for him to be the best player, for him to be the outlet for Belgium.
It's not that he cannot. It's just that it's too inconsistent for a player of his caliber.
It's too what?
Inconsistent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the point, though. Like, he needs to be more consistent.
For sure. But is he also looked at as a player that has that? It's not. I don't think he's that type of player. I think he's purely a take your man on kind of player. Like he's purely there to.
What does that mean?
To open up to make space through his skill moves. To even I liked how he was played against the U.S. where he was brought on in the 60th minute.
Yeah.
To change things, to move things around for those fresh legs. I don't know how much. I don't think you putting that much responsibility on Doku.
You guys.
Maybe for Belgium, sure, because he is one of their best players.
Yes.
But you look at the responsibilities he took in the run-in for City. He was probably the best player in the run-in. He scored. I think he almost scored every game. Was impactful in every game he played in.
Yeah,
my
great
point.
goals.
It's. I feel like it's a little harsh on Doku. I thought he was fine this game. I didn't think he was great. I thought he was fine.
Yeah. There's also, with his hands full, a lot on Lamine Yamal as well. He did a lot of defensive work.
That's
got kind of ran through by Lamine in the first half. In the second, it was better. But yeah, what did you think of Lamine's performance in this game?
I think it was okay.
Quiet in the second.
Yeah.
Non-existent in the second.
Definitely not amongst Lamine's best performances.
Definitely
that's for
not.
sure. I don't think.
I mean, we're gonna need much better from Lamine.
But
if
this
they
is the
wanna-
problem.
I feel like he still has like one crazy performance in him. There was a couple chances in the first half where you were like, okay, he's gonna really ramp it up.
He's heating
here.
up.
But it didn't really.
It didn't happen.
You can tell that something's like wrong with Lamine right now. Like, you can tell that
might be
he's
hurt,
not
bro.
at 100%.
Yeah.
I think he's like at max 70%. But the problem is for other teams that a 70% Lamine Yamal is arguably still the best player on the pitch,
That's a good point.
and he'll be able to turn any game around.
And the other wing is Alex Baena.
Like
so.
the fact that, that too. The fact that he's getting 2v1 every single time he has the ball just shows how good he is even not at full fitness.
Guys, his
So-
birthday's tomorrow. Turns 18 tomorrow. Or turns 19
big
tomorrow,
19,
sorry.
bro.
He also is France's kryptonite. Apparently, he scored 3 goals in 2 games. So
Really?
against France. So I'm definitely not excited for that.
What would you rather? Would you rather Marino start and like from the off be ready to mark him?
I think he's
or do you
perfect as
want
a
him,
bench option.
want him off the bench? Yeah, like
I
as
think
an opposing.
I don't care about Marino. If he scores against us, fair enough. But I don't think Marino
He
should be our
scored
biggest
in
worry.
like
Bro, he's like he has a. It's just crazy now.
Yeah,
what he has to
once
do.
it gets to that time of the game,
Yeah.
but
he probably is. He probably is the best finisher on Spain, to be honest.
maybe.
Which is crazy. But
he's certainly up there for
I know.
sure. For sure. I saw a stat that he scored in like 6 games in a row for Spain. Or was
crazy.
it like 6 games at the World Cup in a row? That one.
Maybe 6 games in international
Imagine we had him in
tournaments.
the Champions League
Yeah,
final,
that would
something
make
like that.
sense.
Only
But then
he
he
was
didn't score in
fit.
the Euros final. So.
Only he was fit
When
for the UCL final.
UCL final.
He
I
w-
don't
I
think it would
think
have
he
mattered
makes a
anyway. I don't
difference.
think he would have had a chance fall to him.
I think it makes a difference.
Yeah, there was.
I think it makes a
It's a
difference.
great point.
You think it makes a difference?
It's a great.
It's a different
point.
option. I don't know. I mean, we're rewriting history. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're
yes,
right.
we don't do that on this podcast.
Not at all, right?
Not at all.
0 what ifs on this podcast
From none of us.
from none of us.
Yeah.
Is that directly at me
Yes.
too? Bro, what did I do to you guys today? I'm on 3 hours of sleep and I'm just getting slated, bro. God. Fuck me, dude.
Holy Norway Glaze is insane. They have a rowing animation on FOTMob when you go to
I saw that,
Team
actually,
Norway.
Yeah, it's
Holy Glaze.
2 words on 2 individual players, I think, from this game.
Go on.
Danny Olmo for Spain is one of I think he's one of Spain's best players in the tournament,
he was
and I
great.
think for Spain specifically, he is so good, so good. Like just for me, Danny Olmo's best trait is in close quarters, like the way that he receives the ball when there's 2-3 players around him and manages to always find a way out is crazy to me. It's almost second to none in the Spanish team, maybe even in the whole tournament.
Yeah, he could be the key to your defense.
Yeah, he scored against us in the Euros, I remember.
Oh.
In the box, I think Daniel Olmo is one of the best players in the world. Like in the penalty area where it's very congested and very tight. He always seems to find a solution, and that really scares me. Against Belgium, in and around that penalty area, he was so good. He was so good, and he did so much good for Spain. The other player I want to mention is Pau Cubarsí once again. And although I think he could have done better on Belgium's goal, where I think his defensive capabilities still kind of lack. I think he has
He got dunked on by CDK.
I think his ceiling is so high, but that goal, I think he could have done better.
Also gave away a stupid yellow. I don't even remember what it was. I
Hot
remember it being
take
stupid.
on Pau Cubarsí. If
Go on.
Spain win the World Cup, I think Pau Cubarsí deserves player of the tournament. Because it's going to have to go to a Spanish player. And I look at this overall competition, and I look at this Spanish team. There hasn't really been a standout player apart from maybe Rodri and Pau Cubarsí. I think he's had a flawless tournament apart from that goal I just mentioned. I think in terms of taking your responsibilities and having the cojones, having the balls to play to be almost a leader in this back line where you're the youngest guy there. I don't see a more impactful player so far in this tournament, maybe apart from Rodri for Spain. I don't even think it's a crazy take. You guys are laughing over it.
I see what you
I don't even
mean.
think it's a crazy take.
I see what you mean. There was that defensive record that was really impressive, although I think the opponents in that time, excluding Portugal, was, not the most
Excluding
impressive.
Portugal. How can you exclude Portugal?
Because we're talking about like shitty attacks. Whereas
Okay.
Portugal it's like that's the one where you're like, oh, that's a really big achievement.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
Spain were still exposed to teams' attacks. Like
Of course.
these teams didn't have zero chances. Part of the reason why these teams' attacks were so quote unquote poor is because Pau Cubarsí did such an incredible job. And it's not even just his defensive attributes, it's the way he pushes up forward. He creates that second goal for Spain against Belgium. He's the one that has the balls to take the shot from that far. And that's what
bro.
leads to Spain's second goal.
We're not
What are you
giving
talking
him
about?
credit for the
Yes, we
mistake,
are.
bro.
Yes, we are. We are giving
are.
him.
Bro.
We're giving him credit. He deserves lots of plaudits this tournament.
No, yeah, not for that goal.
If they win the
What?
World Cup, they are giving player of the tournament to Lamine Yamal.
Well,
I
yes, and that would
guarantee you.
be unless he goes crazy in the semis and the finals, that wouldn't be fair to him. That wouldn't be that he wouldn't have deserved it, in my opinion. I think Pau Cubarsí, at this state of the tournament, has had a better tournament than Lamine Yamal.
100%.
And he's up there with Rodri. They're neck and neck. They've been Spain's 2 best player, and I think that it's not even a hot take.
I mean, Mikel Merino would have a little shout. Imagine you start in the final and score the winner.
That'd be crazy.
Would you Is the conversation there?
No, because Cubarsi's played more minutes. Cubarsi's been cleaner. Cubarsi's been better. He's played the better football. This isn't even a hot take. Like it's not
No,
even.
it's not a hot take.
It's not
It's not a
even.
hot take.
No.
Okay.
You look at me like you're flabbergasted.
And it's not a crazy take. It's a
Why were you
football
laughing earlier?
intellectual take. It is.
No,
Because
I
it's
knew
the
you were
thing
gonna
you
bring up.
do.
I'm. Cubarsi's been great, 100%. The fact you're, if we're giving him anything more than like good on you for taking a shot on target for that goal, like we need to chill the fuck out.
No one else in Spain were taking shots at that
Great.
time of the game.
So good on him for taking a shot on target. That's all he needs to be said. That's it. Like that's it.
Okay, and his performance throughout the World Cup.
Yes,
good on
I'm
him
not.
as well, or it's,
I'm not talking about that. This one particular moment, he deserves credit for having a good tournament.
Football is a game
but
of moments.
for that particular goal, like it's little to no credit.
If Pau Cubarsí is not on the field at that moment, Spain don't score.
If I thought we
I'm
didn't
just
do that
saying.
on this podcast.
No, because
Sorry to
you
do
just
that.
want to give
Bro,
kudos to.
Perfect sense.
No. Oh my god, bro.
You just want to give kudos to Kubarsi for taking a shot on target. That's not just a shot on target.
No,
He
I don't think what he's saying is
I
That
just
is crazy
don't.
at all.
How? It's just okay. Whatever. We can move on. It's fine. It's a mistake on Lawman's. That sure comes from him taking a shot on target. But I don't see how we're like using that to fit your point. I just don't get it,
It's not that. It doesn't fit my point. It accentuates it.
and I don't think it does. So
Definitely does.
that's a good take, Antoine. It's a
Thank
good
you.
take.
Thank you.
It's a good
Joanne.
take.
You know ball.
Let's go now to the games of yesterday, which firstly was Norway-England. England coming out 2-1 winners with a Bellingham brace. I thought Norway looked the better team in big parts in this game.
Yeah.
At the end of regulation,
At the end,
did
yeah.
Norway not look like a much better
Yeah.
team?
Yeah. I didn't process what you said, but yeah.
I just
Yeah.
think, I don't know. I felt like, especially, I know Holland comes off at like, what was it, halftime of extra time or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that really kind of killed the momentum for me. But I don't know. I felt like England did well enough weathering the storm, which is kind of what they did against Mexico. Like there was some similarities in the performances, I feel like.
I honestly thought Holland should have came off sooner.
Like as in like you thought he was injured? Or?
You can tell he wasn't playing.
Yeah,
full
no,
force
that's
towards
true.
the end of the game.
That's true.
Like even maybe after at the start of extra time, maybe he should have came off. But even like at the 80th minute, you could tell he wasn't
fair.
even running the way he usually does.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, England again weathered the storm, like you said. They played to the level that their opponents are at. They don't tower over their opponents. But they have one man in there that is apparently the best player in the world and the most clutch player in the world. Holy shit!
Jude, bro.
No, it's actually crazy. Like the tournament Jude Bellingham is having right now is historical. Amongst
100%.
midfielders in the World Cup, he's right up there.
Yeah.
Like of all time. This
Yes.
is like this is an all-time
Yeah.
tournament from
I think
from Jude
he's
Bellingham.
already scored. Like no England player ever in a World Cup has scored more goals after the quarterfinals of this tournament from Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, and you
That's crazy.
think of all the English midfielders that have flopped in these big tournaments in the World Cup. Gerrard, Lampard,
Especially goal-scoring
Scholes.
midfielders, too.
Yeah, like the goal scoring ones specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look at Jude Bellingham as like this kid that liberates the English people.
There were
almost.
certain pundits saying they shouldn't even call up Jude Bellingham.
100%.
I saw that.
100%.
ridiculous.
There was
Yeah,
people saying he shouldn't start. I was one of those people. Like the narrative behind it. See, there's admitting I'm wrong.
We love accountability.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
There's but there's certain people that didn't want him to start, and I feel like that gives him, I guess, the like ability one to prove people wrong, obviously, but two to like have that wind in his sails to just like go out and ball out, and I feel like he's been riding that wave.
Yeah, bro, he shut them up. We should make podcast equipment more
There's
expensive.
serious conversations to be had that he's one of the most influential English players almost ever.
Oh, dude, 100%. They're still
problem-
glazing Paul Gascoigne
Yeah,
from
well, the problem I
Italian
was gonna
90
say-
like it's a fable.
The problem is that
he has
That's
done
kinda
he's put up
crazy.
twice that
Yeah.
performance in
Yeah.
this tournament.
That's exactly the problem. Is that the 1966 English players like the Bobby Moores, the Jeff Hursts are still elevated
That's
to
like
a
the-
higher level because that's
coolest
because
stuff.
they've won.
Yeah.
But in terms of pure impact, obviously, if you want to go historical, Jeff Hurst is right up there. But Jude Bellingham, I think, is nearing that level.
Do you think
now.
Jude Bellingham is the most technically gifted, best on paper English player of all time?
It's so hard to say.
That's kind of a crazy
That's
question.
so hard to say.
It's-
For England, like playing for his national team, I think so. But English player, like players have shined in the Prem. English players have shined in the Prem, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the English national team. I think there might have been more gifted along
Might be
the lines
more
of history.
talented than
Talented. It doesn't get
like
much
he
better.
might be the most talented English player
Like-
ever.
You look at this World Cup from a midfielder stance. I say midfielder
Yeah.
because he's not really like technically a midfielder. But amongst midfielders all time, you have James Rodriguez in 2014, Rivaldo in 2002, and I think Jude Bellingham is he's up there.
100%.
He might he's up there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Luka Modric 2018.
Yeah, Modric 2018
True,
as well.
for
Yeah,
sure.
the amount of aura this guy has. Like not even glazing. How are you like? With all due respect, how are you that good looking? How are you that
that good
good
at
looking
football.
of a man
Fuck.
and that good at football?
This is crazy.
It's not even crazy to say
It's
that.
like you're
It's not crazy to
transcending.
say.
You're transcending the game with your looks.
honestly transcending the game.
Honestly,
Yeah.
transcending the game.
Yeah.
Great quote from one of your favorite rappers, correct?
Perchance.
Um, you're transcending the game in the looks department, where every single non-footy fan, every girlfriend of every man in the world is addicted to this man. And on top of that, you want to be greedy and be the best player at the World Cup, arguably. What the fuck is going on? Leave some for the rest of us. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's just eating everything and leaving no crumbs. It's pissing me off a little bit. You know.
He's too good, bro. In every department.
You're right.
Somebody nerf this man right
You
now.
can almost feel
He's
the
only
aura.
23. He's a year older than us.
You can feel the aura through the TV.
Holy fuck.
You know?
Oh, fuck. I thought he was a little bit older.
That
We
first
can't be
goal-
glazing a man that close to
I
us
know
in
it's crazy,
age.
but that first goal,
Man, bro.
that first goal might be one of my favorites in this tournament so far.
Wow.
Yeah, the way he takes the ball into his stride, like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
running onto the ball as it's passed to him. He perfectly touches it into his stride, then
Bro, and
elegantly brings it past the defender and slots it perfectly.
Yeah.
bottom
and
corner.
even the goals in Mexico as well.
Yeah.
Those, like the way he follows his run into the box. Like a lot of midfielders are playing that ball out wide to Harry Kane, and they're kind of standing there and kind of hovering around the D. Like I think he's so smart. His football IQ is next level, and he does everything. He can put in a shift for you defensively. He could progress the ball. He's amazing on the ball. He can pass. He can dribble. Obviously, he can shoot, and he's got fucking clutch gene as
Yeah,
well.
that's insane.
crazy,
I remember when Birmingham City retired his jersey number after he left for Dortmund.
all right, that's a little bit
Everybody was
crazy.
clowning.
Yeah.
Everybody on Twitter, everybody on social media were saying that it's way too soon to do that. What are you doing? Man, that seems to be like the best decision of all time, apparently.
I think even from English people, Jude Bellingham doesn't get the respect anywhere near what he deserves because he doesn't do it in the Prem. He's
Especially after
he's
this
never
year.
even touched the Prem at all. Like that is unprecedented for an English player to do that. So I think people kind of forget how good he is until these international tournaments where he balls out. It is 2 in a row now where he has been the standout guy for England.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that English fans probably don't really.
They don't
watch-
respect him.
They don't even watch him, to be honest.
Yeah,
You think England
that's it.
fans watch something outside the Premier League if they're not actually fully devoted to footy? I don't
No.
think so.
Yeah.
No, the Premier League culture is so big in England that why would you want to sway away
Yeah,
from
that's
that?
fair.
But
That's
no,
fair.
he's so good.
He's so good.
Like this glaze session was warranted, I think.
How could you, being paid as a football media member, say that Jude Bellingham should not even be on
saw
the
that.
plane?
What was
Should I
it?
be on the
There was some journalist made a whole paper about
Don't
leave
remember
Jude
which
at
one it
home.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on the cover of I forget what magazine, but my God, how can you say that?
It's fucked. It's insane.
Insane.
Especially
Insane.
after the Euros that he gave you.
I know.
There's a crazy stat is that he has 11 goals for England, and like 8 of those are in big international tournaments.
Bro, people say, how can you take Jude Bellingham but leave Phil Foden at home?
They shut everyone up so quick.
Yeah. How can you leave Cole Palmer at home?
Shout out Tommy T, bro.
Get out of here. Tommy T.
Thomas Tuchel. That's his nickname.
Tommy T was the character Zerka
I know.
played in like
Oh yeah.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
GTARP.
Quick word on Tuchel and his post-match.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? I think Tuchel. I like when managers come out
you wanna
afterwards
give
and
context?
they're honest like that. So basically, he just said that. I didn't read the exact quote, but I'm gathering that he identified a bunch of problems in the team. The performance could have been better, and I completely agree. If you want to be worthy of the World Cup, like you should go out there and you should put a team like Norway to the sword. I know they've been fantastic this tournament, but still. So I thought Thomas Tuchel came out and he gave out some pretty harsh but honest words that I agreed with. And then a couple of players, notably Jude Bellingham and Noni Madueke, after playing a tiring 120 minutes in that Miami Heat, I understand the last thing you want to hear is a journalist trying to stir up shit. But then the response to it was like, you know, the manager has his own opinion. I disagree with that opinion, but we go on. I'm just really proud of the players. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird. And then Jude Bellingham was going a bit like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit more like
Not gonna be-
dismissive of the journalist's question.
It's not going to help Jude's PR with England fans, that's for sure.
No, I think
Well,
I
I
think England. I think Jude supersedes
Yeah, 100%.
whatever Tuchel
I think
says, in my opinion.
Thomas Tuchel has
in
done
England
a very
fans' eyes.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I
In
don't
English
think
fans'
so.
eyes?
I don't
Especially
think so.
after the tournament he's having? No,
I
he is.
I think they don't like the attitude. I think that's why.
Who gives a shit about
They-
the attitude?
Bro,
I think they're
You're not supposed to
gonna
disrespect
be
your manager.
a
That's like the whole
million
point.
times quicker.
He didn't. He
to-
technically didn't really disrespect him. He just voiced that he had a different opinion.
No, you can't like.
It was Nani Madueke who had the worst quote.
I disagree. He literally said like I. You also want to quote Jude saying that like, oh, I guess like Thomas Tuchel's never played like in these conditions before.
Did you say that?
Yeah, like he was quite like
Who gives a fuck at this stage of the
deflammatory.
tournament? Who cares?
I
It's
think
not like he's gonna get benched.
no. That's exactly the point though. Like that's why he can say that shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it should matter. Like he doesn't have to. I think if you're looking at it from a broader perspective, that discourse, that response does nothing but cause messiness.
If
for
this
the
was in
team.
the group stage and Jude Bellingham
Sure.
wasn't having a great tournament,
But-
then I would agree.
But why does he not just say, sure, like, you know what? Thomas Tuchel has that opinion. We could have played better. I do kind of agree with that, but it was a tough game out there. That's all you have
Because
to
he
say.
probably feels that Thomas Tuchel's
But
diminishing
why?
diminishing
But
his
you're not-
generational
Yeah,
performance.
but that's what the manager's supposed to do, right? Is to hold you to a
Sure,
different,
yeah,
different
absolutely,
standard.
absolutely.
So why do you have to go as a player, big up your
This could have
manager?
been like a side conversation. Like
It-
this
that's
could
all-
have been
that's
a
all it is.
conversation
Didn't have to be
between
voiced
Jude
in
and
the
Thomas Tuchel. I totally agree
it's
with you.
also the journalists like mixing up shit, which I don't like.
Yeah, but at that point in the
It's their job.
tournament,
It is.
at
No,
that
no,
point in
no,
the
no,
tournament,
but
if,
not at that stage, bro.
if
Not
Mbappe
at
goes
that
and says the
stage.
same thing, I don't give a shit. If Dembele goes and says the same thing, I don't care.
But if they lose, you're gonna give a shit.
Well,
if
if
they lose against Argentina,
if they lose
absolutely
against
they're gonna come
Argentina
back to it.
without showing character, if
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham has a significantly worse performance against Argentina and England don't show any sort of character, any sort of fight, then sure, you'd have to be disappointed, and you'd probably look back and say maybe that was a turning point in England's tournament.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I don't think any England fan cares
Fair.
about what Jude Bellingham said.
I'm also telling you they are going to be much quicker to hop on the train of hating on Thomas Tuchel than
Then
they are
to
hating
hate
on
on Jude
Jude
Bellingham.
Bellingham. 100%. Like Thomas Tuchel's reputation, I think he's done a very good job this tournament. But like, do not get it twisted. It is on a knife's edge. The second they go out of the tournament, if they do, then every single conversation is going to be on Tuchel, labeling him a fucking German spy.
Yeah, I also wasn't a really big fan of his substitutions in this game.
I don't think he's coached a perfect tournament whatsoever.
no.
He has made some mistakes. I also think
The Mexico game, great performance from Tuchel.
fantastic. In this one, could have coached it better.
100%.
But I don't think
substitutions were very weird. For
I
me.
can already tell, like after the Ghana 0-0, I can already tell he's not getting anywhere near the same grace as like even a Gareth Southgate would get.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Just because he is German.
100%.
And I hate that. I despise that. I don't think that England fans and maybe the English Federation will give him the proper patience if they go out to a team that is on their same level now.
But I think he knew that risk coming into the job, and that's why he took it on.
100% he did. But I think I don't like non-footballing reasons having a place in these conversations about
That's-
is a
yeah.
manager good enough to manage a team.
Yeah, that's fair.
I hate that. I hate that. I was also pushing this same exact one with Roberto Martinez last week, but we don't need to talk about that. I'm very impressed with this English team. I thought Bukayo Saka was very good when he came on. as
Good.
Well, Jet Spence put up a great performance too. Although almost
Jed Spence was good.
was it him that almost costed it at the end? Like gave the
No.
ball away?
No, I don't think.
Or he almost did the opposite. It was John Stones that almost gave the ball away.
It
Well,
was
in
John
the
Stones
first
looked
half.
gas at the end.
Yeah, it was-
John Stones wasn't even running at the
Looked
end.
finished, bro.
Yeah.
And once again, another fantastic job sealing the win from Dan Burn.
Yeah.
Great substitution. there.
Crazy.
It's almost like Harry Maguire shouldn't have been on the plane as well, which I,
I
know
think
he was annoyed about.
I think Dan Burn is proving that.
100%. 100%.
It's been two great performances in a row, just cleaning up.
yeah.
Did we think that was a penalty on Jed Spence?
No.
Very weird, eh?
Oh, he did the hazard step.
No,
Yeah.
I like that that's not a penalty because it's not really a footballing move. You're just trying to create contact.
It was the hazard step, innit?
It looked
But they've
a lot like a penalty at first glance.
Yeah.
but when you see him
Like,
step
in real time, it
across,
looks
like
like-
it's probably one that's like a foul, but like when it's that blatant, you see it, it's not. I don't know.
It's
But
like,
I
if
could
it's-
have gone either way.
If it's not overturned, I don't think it's a scandal. And if it's called an open play, it's not a scandal either.
But then
Yep.
it's I don't know. But then it's like where was the other one that where he like dragged his leg back? I think it was an Argentina player that dragged his leg back and it wasn't a pen earlier on in the tournament.
I don't have.
I can't
I don't
figure
have
it out.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact moment, but it's like similar. Like doesn't really matter.
That's on the ball touching the camera cord.
Oh, big controversy that. So you look. So FIFA said that there was no touch on the ball, that the heartbeat of the ball did not detect any touch on it.
Mm.
Which for a second I was like, okay, fair, that makes sense. But then I saw the side angle again of the ball going up into the air
And just
and then just shoo.
yeah,
And
it
I'm like,
gets
there
killed, right?
has to be something there that does that. You don't kick a ball with spin like that to make it go down that quickly.
It's almost It's almost a scandal, in my opinion,
It is.
that something like this isn't getting called.
It is.
Like,
And everyone is so quick to say it's rigged for Argentina this, rigged for Argentina that. But I think this call for England is worse than anything that has gone Argentina's way so far.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. I don't think it's crazy to say that. I don't think anyone notices it. That's why it's given. Not a single person.
But people did notice it.
No, but
the
not-
goalkeeper instantly started pointing
Yeah,
up
you
the
saw
bench.
that. Oh, really?
Before Bellingham's goal, by the way. This is not like some desperation thing. Like as the play happens, you see a bunch of people on the bench pointing
Okay,
upwards.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
It was not like some salty thing. Maybe the goalkeeper and the manager makes a bigger fuss out of it after the goal goes in, because naturally. But I believe on the bench you saw a bunch of people pointing upwards as it happens.
Yeah.
And there's some conversation about how that chip in the ball doesn't work when it's that high up in the air. It's out of range or something.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that. But I think FIFA putting that statement out that there was no touch on the ball, and we can clearly see a change in the direction of the ball. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's very, very fishy.
Yeah.
Very, very fishy. I don't know. I
Let's just say
think
if this was for Argentina, people would have been going even crazier right now.
100%.
Like, people would be out of their minds right now.
I know.
Yeah.
And everyone is like, oh, Infantino wants another World Cup for Argentina. Argentina already have their World Cup. He probably more wants England to go far in this tournament and maybe even win it, because that is better for the narrative of this World Cup, in my opinion. Like, Argentina already have theirs. If I'm Infantino, I want England to beat Norway.
Yeah.
Fair.
So, I don't know. Don't necessarily think the fix is in, but it's a massive mistake.
Yeah. It's not great. It's not great. It's not a great look at all.
And if I was Norwegian, I would feel very hard-pressed. Very hard-pressed. Because if that goal doesn't happen, then they won't go to extra time.
True.
They win.
Well,
Changing game
Game
state.
state.
I know. But still. Yeah, man. Or at least they go into halftime 1-0 up. Changes the game completely at that point. So, big on Norway. Like, I think we just need to take a second to congratulate them on this insane run of a tournament they've been
Yeah.
on. Like,
surviving the group of death, beating Cote d'Ivoire, which is not an easy
not an easy
Not
game
an easy game whatsoever.
And
They
then shocking
struggled.
the world.
and then Brazil, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I honestly, crazy take. I think it was more impressive them beating Ivory Coast than Brazil. Brazil was not a good team in this tournament.
What?
They were not good.
Come on, bro.
They were not good whatsoever.
Yeah, they were better than Ivory Coast.
No, they weren't. Ivory Coast would have beat Brazil too.
No.
100%.
No, I don't think
I'm
so.
so convinced of
No,
that.
I don't think
Brazil was not good in this tournament.
They weren't.
They
but
were good
would've
in the
beat
group
Ivory
stages against
Coast.
Haiti and Scotland, yes, but against a structured team, they were not good. They struggled against Japan, for fuck's sakes.
Japan's really good.
Bro,
Don't
you
disrespect
glazed Japan.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Don't disrespect Japan.
I'm saying Brazil struggled against Japan. Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I think
A structured team.
Japan
that's
would
what
have
I'm
put up
trying
a
to say.
very good fight against Norway.
Yeah.
Japan potential.
Oh yeah, that would have been a great game for sure.
Yeah. I the crown jewel is definitely the Brazil result, and I think it was the
Yes.
harder
Yes,
fixture.
to the-
100%.
To the bigger conversation. Yes.
We kind of talked about Norway a little bit earlier, but the way that they have conducted their whole organization of sport over the past couple of decades is finally reaping the rewards in this sport here. And I think that came off. Like, again, Erling Haaland has absolutely hit the mainstream as a superstar in sports. He is going to be one of the most well-known faces in all of football for the next 10 years now because of this tournament, right? The same level that, like, Mbappe is on doing ads with LeBron James and CR7 and all that. Like, that
Haaland
is
was
the
in that
level that
ad.
Haaland is on. No, but I'm talking like individual ones, like where
see.
they meet up and like take a picture.
Okay,
and
yes.
LeBron's tagging
Gotcha,
him on
gotcha,
IG
gotcha.
and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's the kind of level I mean.
Okay, got you. Holland was on a FIFA cover too, so
No, bro, he was
arguably
at that
he's already
level
on that
already
level,
for
yeah.
us.
But now he's
But I mean,
transcending
like,
the game.
transcending the game.
Yeah.
True.
Yes, that's absolutely what's happening. Yeah, and
Good
I
point.
think the row is here to stay as well. I fuck with the little row.
I don't.
Yeah.
I did.
You don't fuck with the row?
No,
No,
I
you
don't.
have to
I don't
fuck with the
outside
row.
of Norway. Like, it'd be weird if it's not just like a Norway thing.
It kind of transcended.
No, it's so sick.
It's no.
I
It's,
was
it's
literally- I
very
was-
cool. But
I
like,
was saying Gru in my living room watching the Norway.
but like,
game. I don't know why.
how is are City fans gonna start doing that? We're gonna like that? No.
They will not start doing that.
But then
Why would they start doing that?
he just said
They
it's.
could start after every.
That's
home
what he
goal,
just
they
said.
Could start.
You think so?
doing that.
Like
That's
a
what he
Wed-
just
like
said.
a-
No, I said it transcended sport as in they were
Like
doing
a-
it.
Oh,
in
I
this tournament.
see.
But
No, if it stays the
will
Norway
it-
thing, I don't want it to go
He
get
could.
it.
Oh,
Like a
will it?
Wemby with Spurs,
Oh, they
then
might
you
ruin
then
it,
you.
Fuck, they might ruin it.
That'd be sick.
Yo, can I just say, by the way, I feel so bad for Iceland because everyone has stolen that chant.
Yeah.
Everyone has stolen.
Well, did you see the guy?
Yeah.
See the guy talking about how like it's actually factually incorrect because like the Vikings didn't.
Oh, so
The
funny.
Vikings didn't row across
my God.
whatever ocean. They actually sailed.
Oh, is it? Wow.
You haven't seen this?
Yeah, it's really
There's
funny.
like there's a Norway fan
doesn't
who
do
was
it?
pictured a couple weeks ago, like sitting in the supporter section, refusing to row. Everyone is hooming around him, and he's just. So then the BBC interviewed him, and he's like, "Yes, it's actually incredibly stupid. I find it very annoying, this row chant, because factually the Vikings didn't row; they sailed."
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I'm like, you fucking nerd.
Wow.
Valid though.
Yeah. But anyways,
not valid.
feel terrible for Iceland because literally everybody has stolen the Iceland chant. Everybody. I was at the Portugal-Croatia game and the Portuguese fans were doing it.
I think that yeah.
What are we?
Why this is Iceland chant? The row?
No,
it's-
Oh, the Viking clap.
is that what it is called?
I think so.
The
Yeah.
Viking clap?
Yeah. Started in 2016,
Yeah,
and
France-
now
France
I
did it
see
on their head tops,
every single team
What's that? Sorry.
doing
France did it on their head tops.
it. Did they?
Yeah,
That's
once
such
they
a cool
when they
chant.
beat
And,
him.
like TFC has done it as well. Canada
That
has
2016 Iceland one was fire, eh?
done it. Oh yeah.
That was great.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, like Portugal is doing it as well. Like you said, they've taken it to the NBA now,
Yeah.
and now Norway has kind of built upon it with the row.
That'd be
That's
cool if Holland brought it to City.
No. it wouldn't.
You think
Yeah,
it'd be
with-
cool if a
It'd
bunch
be
of
so jarring.
if a bunch of Manx were
be so
doing
jarring.
it after every
Yeah.
Holland
It'd be
goal?
so-
It'd get old.
So jarring.
It's so
I hate
old.
how romantic everyone gets about the World Cup, and we forget how annoying. it can
What
be,
the
bro.
fuck are you talking about?
Bro,
What are you talking
You
about?
hate when people get
City hate
romantic
when
about
people
the
get
World
romantic
Cup.
about the
Oh my
biggest
God.
sporting
Oh
event in the
my
world
God.
that brings people together.
No, out of context, and then you put
How?
you place
How?
things that you
We were
like
just
about the.
repeating what you said.
You place. Let me keep going. You place things that you love about the World Cup. You put them in club football context. They're not always the same lovey-dovey,
club
rose
football is
tinted
worse?
glasses. No, because there's more toxicity and annoyance in club football than there is in international
Sounds like it's
football.
worse.
It is worse.
The Viking row,
Subjectively
after
worse.
Holland dummies on United for the third time in the game, would not be fun to watch. It just wouldn't.
It
be
would
fun
get
for
old,
City
100%.
fans.
No, it
I agree with you.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
agree with you.
It wouldn't get old.
You're not. You're a neutral. Of
It
course,
would
you
not
wouldn't.
get old.
Yes, it would.
Premier League
Antoine.
games are played at less frequency than World Cup games. We've seen the row more in a shorter period of time than we would for the Premier League.
You don't get it. It's not about
And
the
it's not
row
getting
itself.
Like,
It's
if-
about the practice of them doing it because he scored against a team when you don't want him to score. That's the point.
If Man City fans start doing it by like the Euros or the next World Cup, when the Norway fans are doing it again, it will not hit the same.
Yeah,
If we go
100%.
2 years now without
100%.
seeing it on the global stage,
True.
it'll be like, oh, the row is back. That's so
That's
cool.
That's a better way to put
True.
it. I need the row to stay Norwegian.
The what?
Yeah.
The row to stay Norwegian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Row. Row.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, bro.
No, it's so
Yeah, it
sick.
has to be who. Ugh, I love Norway.
You're
man.
saying it Portuguese.
Yeah, why say who?
You're saying it
Like,
Portuguese.
You gotta
Well, they
vote
do roll the
Portuguese
R.
accent?
No,
They
but
do.
it's not.
No,
it's
it's a
not back
roux.
here. It's,
It's
at
a
the front of
roux,
your
it's a
mouth.
tongue.
It's a
Yeah,
roux.
I understand that, but I can't speak Norwegian. I apologize.
You don't need to speak Norwegian
say
to go
roux.
say
I can't
roux.
No,
I can't
Oh my
roll my
God.
fucking R's, guys.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
no.
Yo, come on.
Yo,
I
you
can't.
just have
bro.
it.
How can
I
you
can't.
not roll your
I
R's?
can't. Yeah, you're
so easy.
You're
We don't
French,
even
they
roll
do
our
it.
R's in French. We say it
Yeah,
like
you
you
do.
guys. No, we don't.
Yeah, you don't really roll your R.
Maybe it's more of a Quebecois thing.
Not even.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my
please,
God,
let's
this is
move on.
bad. You sound like you're like
Yeah,
trying to
this
spit
sounds
out
like a
some
llama,
food that's
bro.
Stuck in your nah, bro. Damn,
All
that's
right,
crazy.
let's move on.
That's like low-key embarrassing.
Just move on.
Argentina-Switzerland is the final game of the quarter.
And the worst and the hardest one to watch, maybe.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yesterday's games weren't very easy to watch. Neither of them.
Yeah,
The
they
England
they
game was
weren't
a little
actually.
easier,
That's
but-
fair. I don't know.
Was two screenings.
I still have the opinion that Argentina they haven't hit the running. It's been Messi doing his thing, and a lot of saving graces, I guess you could say, for a lot of different reasons.
That's
But
how they're set up to play, though. That's what works. If you have Messi in your
guess,
team,
yeah.
I don't think you're setting your team up in any other way.
no, of course.
Then
of
what's
course.
best
But I
suited
mean,
to him.
they could make it easier on themselves.
I think defensively they've been fine.
I think defensively, that's what I've been the most impressed with. The
Yeah.
fact that, again, I don't love the players in the defense, and let's be honest, the players in the defense, especially Romero, I mean, Martinez had a good season. The fullbacks are not like known as widely renowned fullbacks, but they've been very solid. And like Romero's had a hard season. The midfield is again older and aging. Enzo didn't have a good season, but they're all like doing their thing.
Yeah.
So
If you have that defensive solidity and then Messi up top, I think you're
fair. I mean, but if
you're
you
already one of the best teams in the world.
like, if you told me coming into this tournament that the defense would be like fantastic, I would have believed you because they did it before. But I wouldn't have said it'd be likely to happen because like Licha and Romero and these guys did not have good club seasons. And I know it's very different when you go into a World
100%.
Cup, but like
Can't
going
fall
off
into
of
that
that, but going off of that, you just be like, there's a lot of question marks with this team. But
Licha was so good in this game. I thought
I thought
he was so good.
and then he's gonna get injured again. In
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
He's not touching United.
He is very country of a club, which I mean,
Bro,
very understandable.
I've seen Mazraoui again is he still on your team?
He might retire.
Really?
Mazraoui
Yeah.
had a great World Cup.
Yeah. There's apparently rumors he'll retire
Yeah.
to become
Yeah.
a religious.
Yeah.
Really?
He
Fair, good for him, bro.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Is this like recent? Because I know he shaved his head fully recently.
Oh, true. That could be.
This story broke like 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
Also, did you see the Ederson news?
Yeah.
United has pulled out the Ederson deal. After
Oh,
that's
that,
been known.
That was like a while ago. Yeah.
no, this broke 2 days ago.
No.
I literally
but-
texted the group chat like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago
yeah,
saying
yeah.
Ederson deal's off? Question mark.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was never.
No, it was
was
off for a while.
it was
just
off for a
confirmed
while.
it was off.
Yeah.
It was off for a
It
while.
was off for a while. You
was
just
off
get
for
the
a
late
while.
news. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
We're insiders.
This
over
one,
here.
no, this one was actually off for a while.
Yeah,
like,
we're insiders. over
According,
here.
like I'm pretty sure like Ornstein might have even actually he definitely
no, he
but
did not. He
But
did it until 2 days ago.
There were lots
it
of
wasn't
reports.
off until 2 days ago.
Okay, well there were lots of reports saying it was off. So
Such as
I can't find them for you. Right? Are you looking?
No, I'm not looking, but I know that there was reports.
there were delays because he was still with Brazil and he did a first part of his medical in the US for United. But United said they didn't want to complete the deal and sign all papers until he did the second part of his medical back in the UK.
Yeah, but the sentiment.
There was a story that went out about a week ago, maybe 10 days ago, that there were some delays in the deal because of that second part of the medical, and that's probably what y'all are referring to. But it wasn't confirmed that the deal is off until after Andrew Santos was here we go, and it was the next day where the Ederson deal was officially announced by Fabrizio Romano, by David Ornstein, that it was off.
Okay, but the sentiment was always a negative one. It wasn't.
was.
That you could.
It was like kind of
you
like delayed.
knew
but
that
then-
it was gonna. You knew.
Find me a reliable journalist saying it before.
I'm good,
You
bro.
know,
I'm not trying to look.
July
I mean,
12th.
like I'll do
I
it.
put him on it. I
I'll
put
do
him
it
on it.
because like I don't know. I'll do it because
Okay.
why not?
All right, please. Your thoughts on Argentina's chances against England?
I think it's gonna be a great game.
I think they're starting to hit their stride. I agree with you on that. I think England is kind of in the same boat where they've been pretty up and down. They haven't had like any like dominating performances where you're like, whoa, England's arrived.
Have they played each other since the infamous 1986 game?
I can tell you right now.
Because
Let's see.
that'd be interesting to know.
Right now.
A little revenge
Their
game.
last game was their last game was 2002.
Holy shit.
That is across everything. They have not even played a friendly since 2002.
Yeah.
That's kind of fire.
Who won
Or
that
this
game?
might be World Cup. England won that game.
What was the score?
It was 1-0.
And what was the turn? It was World Cup.
It
obviously,
was.
right?
Can I tell you the stage it was in?
Round of 16
It says round 2, so I believe round of 16. Yeah.
or quarterfinal. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
In the World
Holy
Cup.
shit! Mauricio Pochettino was on the bench that day. Wow. And so was Diego Simeone.
Holy shit.
Wow!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, I guess a little revenge game for 1986 for England. You could say, even though that was a long ass time ago.
Yes, they also played in '98, where England lost on pens, of course. And 1986 was the one after that. That's crazy.
But no, I think it'll be a good game. It'll be a great game.
I cannot wait for this game, guys. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And how-
Argentina's
What are you saying?
Argentina's stability will be
I still don't know what you're saying.
will be truly tested. Like this will be able I'll be able to gauge like if Argentina were pretenders this whole time or if they're actually
Yeah.
contenders.
Because again, they have been pushed to the brink by Cabo Verde, by Egypt, and now by Switzerland.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro.
It's
Not-
like I don't know what to make of that.
It's given Portugal in 2016, bro. Gonna be honest, but a little better.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think if they win the World Cup, it'll be a better
No,
achievement than
then you
Portugal.
can't talk shit about it. You know, maybe if in the round of 16 or the quarterfinals they had a big opponent to play, someone that could test them more, maybe a
have got a
Colombia,
fortunate
maybe
draw,
a dare I say a Portugal,
Mm.
then they would have struggled more, and maybe they'd be out by now. I don't know, but
No, they
now I
wouldn't
think
be.
they get to the semifinals and they're hitting their stride.
No, not against Portugal, certainly not.
Probably not.
And I told you this at the beginning of the tournament too.
Probably.
Yeah, fair. Thoughts on
Is this
the
the first? Sorry, go ahead.
thoughts on the double yellow, sending off for Mbolo?
Fair, very fair. I don't know why he's diving like that. That's
It's bad.
Maybe the
Yeah.
craziest dive
The
I've ever
VAR
seen.
thing is kind of annoying. Like I kind of wish
On
he
a
just,
yellow, you're doing that.
that's the bad thing. I kind of wish he calls it on the field. Like, are you allowed
Yeah.
to review
they
it?
have to
Because
send him to the monitor for that.
that's
Yeah.
what I
They-
mean.
They
Like,
did it in the tournament earlier,
No, but-
guys.
what's that?
I know, but you have to. Literally, it takes a word. Hey.
Well, yeah, but he has
what
to
was-
see it still. Like, you can't go off.
I know that one. Like, I guess you want to punish people for diving because diving sucks, but it
Yeah.
was just unfortunate. He's an idiot though.
Thoughts on? Is this the first ever time we predict? Because one of us is gonna have a final, one of the finalists that we predicted earlier, in the finals for sure.
Really?
Or
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
are we? My winner was Argentina. Your winner was England.
Uh-huh.
I think this is
Yeah.
the first time where we've gone the furthest in like
Interesting.
our predictions for the
Yeah.
world for the tournament,
Yeah.
international
True,
tournament.
yeah.
at least.
Yeah. Our official pod prediction collectively was England win the World Cup
Yeah.
against, I believe it was Spain in the final.
Yeah. A Euros 2024 rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, but Argentina was always.
If you guys had to rank all 4 potential finals in order of how excited you are about them, what would it be?
France, England would be the most
No,
exciting.
I don't
final,
think so.
in my opinion.
I would
Absolutely,
go.
it would be.
I would go.
Why you won't think so?
Our France Argentina rematch would be much better.
I don't think so. I think you.
I
put,
don't wanna see
I think you
Argentina
put
in
the
the final.
biggest. You just talked about how the biggest names, the biggest teams are in the final. The 2 biggest teams with the biggest names besides Messi are France and England.
Besides Messi.
No.
Yeah,
I still think it's.
that's yeah. but
Besides
that's my
the
point.
biggest name.
No,
I see what you're saying.
Let me think about this. I think the last one, 4th place would be Spain and England, just because we've seen it already. We've seen
Yes.
it 2 years ago.
I
It's still kind of fresh in our memory, even though it's a different Spanish team and a different England team. I think that one excites me.
I think it'd be the worst game.
I think it excites me the least.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
After that, it has to be Spain, Argentina. No, Spain.
I think it's
Argentina's-
Spain Argentina.
No,
bro.
no,
I
no,
think
no.
it's Spain Argentina.
I think
number
France,
3.
England.
I
Third.
don't want to see Spain Argentina.
No, Spain, Argentina would be fire. The European champions against the Copa
I
America
kind of do like
champions.
that.
The what was supposed to be the finalista.
But I
that got,
also
that got
selfishly
canceled.
want to see England.
What do you have on England?
I want to see England in a final. I've never seen England in a World Cup final in my life. None of us have.
What have England done to you? You want Kobe Mainu to have a World Cup?
I just want the
trophy?
vibes, bro.
Marcus Rashford.
I want the
World
vibes.
Cup.
I want the vibes.
Kobe's called up, right? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
I
Big
want-
impact.
Huge impact.
I think just for the vibes and for like the conversation in football, it would be historic to have England in a World Cup final.
Yeah, it would be.
Like to have
It would be.
Like-
I'm with you.
Yeah, it would be, but-
Argentina in the World Cup final once again. Oh, here we go.
What do you
We,
mean
we've
one-
read this
I
script
think
before.
England France would be cinema, bro. I think it'd be cinema. I think you see France score an early goal, and then England have to open up, and then you get like another 3-3 like you did 4 years ago.
No, I don't think it'd be. I think we humble.
Like
Argentina.
that's like the recipe for success, you know?
I can see the France Argentina game. By the way, that game has to end in a fight. It has to end in a fight if France win. Like we have to like. Emi Martinez.
That's
has
the
to finish on
only
the
reason
ground.
it's number. I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on. Now you're speaking my
Like,
language.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
okay,
about?
Now
Like,
I understand what you're
After
talking
all
about.
he did in
Yes, sir.
2022 after the trophy celebration on his
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Like,
this is what I'm
get the
saying.
last
and then the racist chants after in the bus.
See?
like France have a. France
You
have
want him
something
to
on
have
Argentina.
2 World Cups?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
What did I say? I wanted him to.
Might be convinced.
Like France have something against Argentina. Everything that happened in 2022, from Emi Martinez's antagonizing them to the racist chants that happened after, like in the 2020, was the Olympics right after the Euros? No,
Yeah,
2024.
2024, yeah.
in 2024 Olympics, France and Argentina played,
Really?
and none of the players that played in the World Cup were on that team, obviously. But it was the most exciting game of the Olympics.
Really?
Because of the fire between the two teams.
You watching
Because there's a
one-
history.
Watching Olympic footy?
Of course, I'm watching Olympic footy. I still remember that tackle from Loic Badet, where he goes and then he celebrates on top of the Argentine player because he's mad at the Argentine.
Center back.
Yeah, Sevilla back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's Qatar now.
BADE, no?
BAD accent aigu.
Yeah.
Desiree Doué was on that team.
He was
right?
on that team.
And so
Michael
was
Elise,
Elise.
yeah. Michael Elise as well.
Miguel.
Jean-Philippe Mateta as well was on that team.
Miguel's had an interesting tournament.
He's had a great tournament. What
He's
do you
had
mean?
a fantastic tournament.
Yeah. He just hasn't had the goal contributions, but
He's had 5 assists.
but
He has the
He might-
most
he
assists of
might
any player.
break
He
the
can
record
break
for
the
the-
record for most assists
For
in
the
the
single
tournament.
tournament assist.
He's
Does he
one
have a
assist
goal?
away from being the record.
does he have a goal?
I don't
No,
think
he doesn't
so.
have a goal.
Okay, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, but he's gonna have like
Yeah, he's having a
5 GA in I don't know
in 5 games.
6
games.
or yeah 6
Oh,
games.
he's having a
is
great
very
tournament.
good.
And like in
I
the
said
game,
interesting. I didn't say bad. I said interesting.
in the game, he's
No,
also.
I literally said interesting. I wasn't saying
we
bad.
said interesting in a negative connotation.
No, I
Yes.
said interesting. I said interesting.
No, you say interesting.
You
if
said-
you're trying to like
he's
if
had
you're
a-
trying to gauge the reactions from your
No,
co-host
I
to like
said
see what your next
interesting.
opinion
I
will
said
be. We could have
interesting.
Antoine. We could have said he's had a shit tournament. And
Yeah,
he'd
he'd be like,
yeah.
yeah.
I said interesting. I don't think you can actually.
No, you said he's had an interesting.
I
tournament.
said
What are
interesting.
your thoughts on?
I said interesting. That's what I said.
Nah,
so
he's had a great tournament, Michael
That's-
Elise. He's been one of France's best players.
Yes, absolutely. He's been probably your second best player.
Dembele.
Bro, Mbappe's undoubtedly been your best player. What are we talking about?
Second best. He said second best.
We said second best.
You just said Dembele.
Dembele's second best player after Mbappe.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Elise. Now I'm confused. I thought you were talking about Elise.
Yeah, no. Mbappe has by far been our best player.
England, Argentina. Let's talk this game a little bit more in detail. Your official score predictions I want.
Well, I still think Argentina are going to make it to the final, as my predictions were in the beginning of the tournament. So I'm going to have to back Argentina.
I think England get it done.
2-1 Argentina
2-1 Argentina.
in extra time. Get the legs tired against for the final against France.
No, I
you
think
know?
Argentina, if it goes to extra time, I really back England. Because Argentina have the oldest team in the World Cup by average age.
Yeah, they have the
an
most-
average
they-
age of like 31.
They have
So
the
I think
most
if-
heart,
if-
though. They have heart. This Argentina team. They always do.
Bunch of dickheads. I think this England team have heart as well. I think they want it more.
Yeah.
I think that in my heart of hearts, I think England want it more, and I think England will. I think they'll be like, they might win. Like, is it bad to say 3-0 England?
No, I think it's in the realm of
Like,
possibility.
like actually a 2-0, but then they top it off in like the 98th minute. You know?
Yeah, like a Barca Juve 2015. Champions
Yeah,
League final
that
kinda
type
thing.
of vibe.
Yeah, sure.
I think Argentina get not exposed, but going to extra time twice in 3 games and being pushed to the brink in that other game as well with such a old team, and you have like what, a 3 or 4 day turnaround. I think you're really gonna see the fitness levels like not up to par for Argentina, and I think England's gonna take big advantage of that. And I think like Anthony Gordon in particular is gonna run ragged on this team.
He's had a great tournament.
He's just a disturber.
Yeah, I think that's perfect for Barca too, for
No.
the club season.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my official prediction.
Official prediction.
I feel like
Did we
I'll
touch
go
on everything?
2-1 England.
2-1 England.
Yeah.
If it goes to penalties, England are
It's
winning.
literally 50-50. If it goes to what?
If it goes to penalties, England are winning.
You're tweaking.
No, I'm not.
You're tweaking.
England are like. There's all this banter about England being cursed on penalties. That's far fucking.
Well, yeah,
removed
that
now.
was
That's
lifted
done.
in 2018.
That
no?
is done. That was lifted in 2018. Lost the Euros on penalties too. But now,
True.
bro, you look at Euro 2024. They had a penalty shootout against I forget who.
That's what the viral quote for
Yes.
Saka, Bellingham,
Tony.
Tony,
Bellingham.
Saka,
Pressure,
Tony.
what pressure?
Yeah, that's what it's
Yeah,
from.
bro. Because every single penalty was a world.
Yeah, but you have Emi Martinez in front of you. Good luck.
I don't care, bro.
Okay, you don't care until he hasn't had to save a pen so far in this tournament.
Jordan Pickford is very good on penalties too. What
Yeah,
are we
he's
talking
good
about,
at penalties. He's not Emi Martinez good.
bro? I think England. Will
You forget Emi Martinez for Argentina in penalty shootouts. Cooked. Like he's won.
Who would be even their kick takers? Because Messi wouldn't
Messi would be on the
at that
field.
time.
Yeah, Messi's not getting subbed off at any time
Julian
unless he's
Alvarez
injured.
would probably still be on the field.
Julian Alvarez would be.
Actually, no, he'd probably be off.
No,
It'd probably be
they've been-
Lautaro at that
No,
point.
he was on against Switzerland until the last minute.
Potentially.
He
Yeah.
didn't start the last game, did he?
He did against
Did he?
Switzerland. Yeah,
Like
he started the last 2 games.
no.
Lautaro, no.
Yeah.
Lautaro,
Yeah.
no.
Lo Celso would maybe be on.
No, it'd be-
Nico Gonzalez would be
No,
on.
it'd be what we
Thiago
saw
Almada.
against. They subbed on Thiago Almada, Lautaro Martinez, Nico Gonzalez. Like they're fine when it comes to penalties. England, on the other hand,
are also.
I can see a Bellingham being gassed and getting subbed off, like against.
I think
Okay, but
England.
then they bring on Ivan Toney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I don't
England will
know
also
for
be
sure.
fine penalties. It'll just be who fucks up. That's usually what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever team is the
I
first.
think England have been so traumatized by losing on penalties that they have raised a generation that have overtrained on penalties and are the best at the world.
Just
best in the world.
don't put Eze on a pen, bro.
Yo, if Eze gets on a pen, bro,
Actually, or put Eze on a pen to
Don't put
redeem
Saka on
himself.
don't put Saka on a pen either.
Bro, what?
No, I'm kidding.
He's
Saka-
like before Gyökeres.
yeah, but Saka's like he's on one leg right now.
Yeah.
And, like, You know,
Put Dan Burn on a pen.
I think-
Oh yeah, if it goes to the
First-
last couple takers and Dan Burns on a pen. Oh,
no, it's the first team that has a center back taking the penalty shootout. That
Yeah, then,
that loses.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
losing,
Yeah.
bro.
center backs.
you know the statistical evidence that putting center backs on pens is not.
Who would have thought?
I know it's crazy.
Who would have fucking
Who would
thought?
have thought? I think someone took the penalty shootouts, every single penalty shootout from 2014 onwards.
That's so many shootouts.
I think it's like 20 max.
What?
Yeah.
20
I would have
penalties.
thought
maybe
like
not.
half of that.
No, maybe not 20.
What are we talking? Penalty shootouts, like, what are you talking?
Maybe 15.
Like, which ones? There has to be more than that.
I don't know
like,
if it was 2014 or maybe, but it was a decent sample size of penalties
15.
of
Bro,
penalty shootouts.
You're saying there's
Okay, I
one
have
and
the
a half
numbers wrong. It doesn't
every
fucking matter.
year?
It doesn't matter. The sample
it does,
size,
bro.
It doesn't.
That's a lot of shootouts.
I'm
just
saying that the sample size was a good amount of penalty
I'm just
shootouts.
saying. No, 15 is a
Okay,
terrible
Blake, I
take,
got the
bro.
numbers wrong. It does not matter.
No, you guys shit on me for bad
thought
things.
I thought it was lower than that,
15,
personally.
bro. What? Over like just the Premier League, just or like
No,
just the English
in
league?
World
in
Cups.
World Cup.
Bro, you need to preface that shit. You
You
didn't say
did
World
preface
Cup.
that.
You didn't.
I said
Okay,
from
World Cup.
2014
Now I
onwards,
fucking
that insinuates
understand.
that
What
it
do
was
you
a
mean
World
the
Cup
Prem?
year.
Or like the
Shoot out
English
Prem?
leagues and like the Spanish league. I didn't know what the parameters were.
Okay, well, I said from 2014
I think you made it
onwards,
pretty clear it was
which
World Cup.
insinuates
I
a
didn't
World Cup
fucking
year.
know. I didn't know. Wasn't clear enough.
Anyways,
Clearly.
that getting back to my point, that should have been done a long time ago. The sample size was big enough to where statistical proof was given, right? And I think it was like 24% of center backs score their pens. It's fucked. It's like such a ridiculously low percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
See that compilation of Akanji's penalties?
yeah,
My God,
it's like crack.
terrible.
Yeah.
Like 2021 against France.
Yeah. Don't remind me of that.
Was there one in
actually.
2022? I don't think there was in 2022.
They
But then
lost
2024
to,
Euros missed,
Mm.
and then 2026 missed. It's
Fuck,
terrible.
that's bad.
And he went. The first one was left. Second one was right.
Last one
And then
was
this one he
up
tried going right down the middle. Still fucked it.
top. Yeah.
Bad.
Was it all misses or were they saved?
They're all
Some-
misses.
Wow. Like
Or the
fully-
first two were
Okay,
sorry.
okay,
The first
okay,
two were
okay.
saves. Yeah. The first two he tried like just placing. This one he tried smashing.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. I think he's missed a couple for City as well. So yeah, do not put that man on a penalty.
No chance.
No chance.
All right. Does that do it?
That'll do it.
Wow.
Andrew Santos to United. Anybody? No.
Can't
Don't get me
believe that the
fucking
World
started.
Cup's almost already over. That's
Guys,
crazy.
Oh my
It went
God.
too quick. And then
It's
go
been
by
30
fast.
days of the World Cup.
It did go by fast.
They go
That's
by
how it always
so
is. Though.
quick.
Actually, this one went by quicker.
we're already
than
in July.
22.
It's August in a couple days. Summer's ending quick.
Does this have the potential to be the best World Cup ever?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Gotta
so.
wait till the final.
Yeah, I think the
You
final
have to wait
sets
till
the tone
final,
for sure.
obviously. People call Qatar the best World Cup of all time. I don't know.
I also hate this debate. I think it's really dumb because we've actually watched with
What?
our eyes that have been able to remember it fully properly, like 3 World Cups.
Four, I think. Four.
Like 2010, you're
No,
calling
2014.
14,
2014,
18.
18,
Okay,
19.
sure. Sorry. 4.
Four.
Even 14, we were 10. Like, how much of when you were 10 do you fully,
Yeah.
clearly remember?
Yeah.
Yo, you can go back and like watch like
It's not the same. It's not the same.
yeah. I guess.
You like. I feel like that's why like playing. Again, it's a fun debate to have. I just
It's,
don't
it's
like
a better
it 'cause it's,
debate
like,
to have if you have an older demographic.
Yeah, it was like 70. Who's been through
the
a
Unks
lot
say
of
that
World
66 was the best World Cup.
No,
ever.
I wonder why.
Like, yeah, fair. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard for us to really have that opinion, I guess.
I hear 2002 was great.
Yes.
Sure.
Little South Korea run in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that maybe would have been brought down by the kickoff times. I don't think that's talked about enough. Like if that World Cup happens,
Yeah,
tonight,
sure.
the kickoff times would be like 3 a.m.
And I'm
But
sure
the
the
kickoff
people.
times for them are like late too.
I'm sure
Oh,
the
yeah,
people
of
in
course.
Europe right now are saying the
They
same
don't.
thing.
Yeah, but no, I
they
feel
have
like
they have games to watch.
people
at
are
3
actually.
a.m.
That's greedy.
I've seen like TikToks of people being like, oh, like 2 a.m. kickoff, like it's gonna be over. Like the mom or the missus is sleeping, and like it's such a fun. I don't know. People
Low key, like if it's 2 a.m. here, we're watching, right?
100%.
Like we're up.
Like say like I think it was 2020 or 21 Olympics, barely watched it because it was in, I think, Japan, and it was on.
Olympics.
It was literally on at that time.
Was it Winter Olympics or Summer Olympics?
It was Summer Olympics.
Okay, then the
This guy right here.
Lads, like how much Olympics are we really watching? Like
A
the
ton.
show-
I love the Olympics.
No.
Winter Olympics, I know.
Before
I love the
you
Olympics.
worked on it.
I love the
Before
Olympics.
you worked on
love
it.
the
I'm in my
IOC.
Winter Olympic bag, bro. Alyssa Liu.
Oh my God.
What's the Norwegian?
Mikael Kingsbury. I don't know the Norwegian
No, yeah, what was his name? Holslot or something like that. Yeah.
because alpine skiing was always on before I clocked in. It was
Yeah,
always the early
I was
one.
deep in like the bobsleigh bag. Like, I was deep in it, bro.
Shout out the Ukrainian bobsledder, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jamaican bobsledder.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Jamaican
Cool
bobsled
running,
team.
cool running.
Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God. Oh my God. Who else? Megan Oldham.
Megan Oldham.
All right.
Mikael Kingsbury.
I think that's enough for the quad, boys.
Let's get another one, a niche one in.
Yeah. We got a niche one.
Niche, like niche, like super niche. Fuck. I don't have it. And I don't have any Paralympics athletes either. So
Are we talking? Come on now.
Well, I did the Paralympics. That's fine.
Are we talking?
Yeah, you're fucked.
That's crazy.
Are we talking Canadians?
Sure.
Cassie White or Cassie Sharp? What was her name?
No. Yeah, no chance. That's not.
Ca-
No.
Yes.
You don't have it. No, that's not her name.
Okay.
I wouldn't have remembered for sure.
Okay.
What y'all know about fuck,
Oh,
what
go
was her-
on.
What was her name? She was a figure skater. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Liu.
Piper and Paul.
Oh yeah, Piper and Paul. Starry
Piper
Night.
Gilles.
Piper
Piper
Gilles.
Gilles and Paul Poirier. Come on now.
Starry Night.
Go on now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great performance.
great performance.
Great performance.
Great performance.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Oh, I have some more.
Gabby Daleman. That's what I was thinking. Of.
Who?
She's Olympian.
Who was that girl that
2018 maybe.
that shattered her leg after coming back after the doctor said she
Cassie. That's
would...
her.
No, the American, the
Oh!
all-time greatest alpine skier,
Oh, what's her name?
Lindsay Dunn.
Lindsay Dunn.
Not Lindsay Dunn.
Yeah, Lindsay Dunn.
No.
No,
it was
not Lindsay.
Lindsay
Dunn.
Vaughn.
Lindsay Vaughn. Lindsay
Yes!
Vaughn. Yeah.
Okay, this is a really-
Tragic, by the way.
Tragic.
Like you talk about like all-time tragedy in sport. Like,
Fucking wrap it up.
like Conor McGregor last night.
yeah,
Bro.
like I think it's on that level.
This
It is.
Yeah, for sure.
It is.
Anyways, hope you
We're in
enjoyed
the
the
deep end of the podcast,
alpine
guys.
skiing podcast.
Top 5 favorite. Okay. All right. Boys, we will not talk again until our World Cup final preview.
Well, until our semifinal review, I guess you could put it that way.
Oh, yeah, one and the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same day.
We have not said this on the podcast yet, but I will be there for England-Argentina
Way,
in Atlanta.
good for you. Blake has some thoughts on that.
No, I don't. That's sick. I'm like, yeah, that's sick.
I cannot
That's
wait.
sick.
That's sick.
I cannot
Of
wait.
course, it's sick.
I was
Oh,
originally
the camera
hoping-
caught that face you made.
No, I it's just because it could have not been England Argentina. Like the circumstances could have been different, and like it could have not been those teams. Like it could have been a different
Yeah.
stadium.
Like-
Like we couldn't have been
Could have
there.
been a
Like
different
there's
city,
a lot.
different country.
There's a lot of different like scenarios
Right.
that could have.
Could have been a different tournament.
Yeah, could have. So yeah.
I was very much hoping that I would be on the opposite side of the bracket for like Portugal to potentially make it,
Right.
but
Well,
they're
technically,
very
They were never getting that
technically,
far, like.
technically, you were on the correct side of the bracket for Portugal. If
if they
everything
won our
went well.
group, yes, I know.
everything went well.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was like holding my, I was like really hoping that I would watch
Yeah.
Portugal in person. Thankfully, because they were in Toronto, I was able to.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
Alrighty. So watch out for that on our Instagram, on our TikTok. If you're not following us there, go follow us. You're missing out on a bunch of content.
Like the video.
And like
Yeah,
the
like the video. Our like ratio hasn't been great lately. Just make sure to go down and just click the button.
Like
Takes
the
2
video.
seconds.
It's
Like the video.
doesn't-
I'll put the thing at the start to remind them
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no one's here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
All right.
All right. If you're watching or listening on audio platforms, be sure to leave us a little 5-star review and let us know your final prediction. And we will see you all in a couple of days, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
We out.
Yeah.